Borislav, welcome. So happy to have you here today. Before we jump into the interview, could you give me a brief introduction about your trading history and background before joining the program?
Hello, thank you for having me. Quickly, my background, I'm in crypto since maybe, I don't know, 2012, 13, very long time. But I started only with mining, with researching, with on-chain analysis. Uh, yeah, and I joined the program almost 6 months ago, uh, where I decided to change a bit uh, my area of interest.
So, did you have any trading experience prior to joining the program?
Very limited. I was very bad at trading analysis, but I was very good at finding good projects early and just hold for a long time. I had my successes, also my failures, but yeah, I was lacking my TA skills like a big time.
So, you had the ability to find and identify projects early, but then afterwards it was a bit of a mess. Sometimes you'd make money, sometimes you'd lose money. Is that about correct?
Yeah, I mean, I had no idea like when is the top, when is like the bottom, when I should take profit. I was just taking profits when I felt like it, more or less.
And how did that work out? Was it overall profitable, break even, a loss? How are you doing?
Well, I doubled or tripled my portfolio 1 or 2 times, but also 1 or 2 times I round tripped big profits because of that.
So the same habits that allowed you to double, triple the portfolio were the same habits that caused you to lose and give back some of those gains that you made. So what drew you to trading? I'm sure I can guess here, but I want to hear it from you. What about trading was appealing to you?
Well, I would say really these round trips, big numbers. I would say for me, I round trip 2 or 3 times, and this was very hurtful for me. So I decided I need to make some change. I mean, I couldn't continue, like psychologically, it was very bad for me. I was drinking a lot of coffee, caffeine, like I was stressed. I didn't feel good in my own skin. So I decided to upskill my trading uh, with the program, which so far I'm very happy with it.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. That sounds difficult. You were very stressed because of, I'm guessing, the large numbers going up and down, not really having clarity. There was a lot of anxiety. You weren't sure what exactly to do. And that was the point you realized, I need to sort this out. I need to do something about it.
Yeah, exactly. After the last big loss that I got, this was the inflection point for me.
Can I ask how much you lost?
Well, I would say in percentage, I would say 60% of my portfolio.
Okay, 60% loss is huge, and you need to more than double your portfolio to make that back. So sorry you had to go through that. But how did you, from this point, end up finding my content, end up learning about the mentorship program?
Well, I like to act sometimes based on my inner feeling, and I just found by accident in Twitter and also in Telegram. Even I wasn't following you for a long time. I just saw a couple of posts and I liked what I saw, so I decided to join as let's say maybe this a big word, but a last hope for my idea to make a big portfolio for my
So
desire,
this
I
was
would say.
you found the content. So you found the content, you trusted your gut instinct, and this was your last big hope to fix the trading issues that you were having. Did you have any doubts before joining? And what made you say yes anyway?
Well, the only doubts that I had was that I thought that I'm very experienced and that maybe could not be good for me. Maybe it was too basic. I'm long time in the game.
Mhm.
So this was I know this kept me on the fence for a while. But then I decided, even if it's too basic, it's good to have a solid basic. So I decided to give it a chance.
So your main concern was, is this going to be too basic for me? Will it cover stuff that I really want to learn, stuff that I can't easily access elsewhere? Well, you ended up joining the program. How's your trading going now?
Well, in the beginning, I would say maybe the first month, I felt that was basic, but then at some point started to be uh, more and more advanced, and I liked it. I rushed through the first content very quickly as I knew some of the stuff. At the moment, I'm very happy with my trading. I'm around 70% win rate, and yeah, I'm very happy. I'm having consistent wins over I would say 2 3 months with only 2 or 3 drawbacks. But then yeah, at the moment I'm EV positive weekly.
Borislav, that's fantastic. So you started the program, worried it'd be too basic. It was a little basic at the start because, we have to start from the foundation. The program's built for people starting from 0 all the way to 100. Then it started to get more advanced. Those fears went away. And now you said you're trading with a 70% win rate. You've been profitable for 2 to 3 months of the 6 months you've been on the program. And I'm guessing no more anxiety, crazy ups and downs on the portfolio, and hopefully the coffee consumptions come down as well.
No, now I'm drinking one coffee and trying to drink more green tea. My portfolio is steadily going up. There is no big ups and big downs, which I would prefer. I feel calmer.
Yeah, definitely. The whole point of getting into trading is for the freedom. And when your life is filled with anxiety and stress, what freedom are you getting? You're just decreasing the quality of your life
Yeah.
non-stop. So let's talk about the mentorship itself. What did you learn from the mentorship that allowed you to go from where you were before to where you are now?
A couple of things. The first, for me, very important, is to, because I was having a trading journal beforehand, but I wasn't checking it so often. So now
Hmm.
every day before I start my trading session, I'm checking the trades from yesterday. And every Sunday, if I have the time, I'm checking the trades from the past week. So this consistent checking of my trades, my failures, and my wins gives me the edge of what works and what doesn't work for me. The other thing is to trade only one trade at a time. Before I was doing a couple of trades, I had maybe 7 or 8 spot positions and I couldn't manage them all. And at the moment, I have less spot positions and I trade only one leverage position at a time. This is very important, and I realized the faster I started to listen to the mentors, the quicker I started make money.
Well, that's what we strive to do here. We're looking at hundreds of students going through the program and analyzing everything they do that's correct, that allows them to get to where they want to go. I mean, everyone, they want to be profitable. They want to make more money doing less work. That's what every single person who comes on the program wants. So when we guide people or point people in the right direction, we know what we're talking about at this point. You mentioned two very interesting points, very important points. Firstly, with regards to journaling, not just general journaling, but specific little things. And you just mentioned one, there's tons we teach, which is checking yesterday's trades before the start of today's session. What did I do wrong yesterday? What did I do right yesterday? What was working yesterday? What wasn't working yesterday? How can I bring that over to today? Is today's conditions the same as yesterday? All these questions before the session, combined with a bunch of other things, make a world of difference for your trading. And lastly, I can't tell you how many people come on to the program with this problem. In fact, I had an interview with Nevzat. He's a student on the program, and he one time had 79 different altcoin positions open, leveraged at the same time. 79. Like, if people aren't profitable on one position, how on earth do they expect to be profitable on multiple?
Oof, I can't imagine how I was having maybe five or six, but never like 70. Wow.
Yeah, it was crazy. I'm not sure I got the exact number right, but it was somewhere in that range. Okay, so Borislav, those were the two key things you learned from the mentorship program. Talk to me about your life. Now that that stress has been removed, how's your day-to-day different?
Well, I don't stay late nights watching the charts. Uh, I found where is my edge, and it's in the morning, where when I'm in the best condition, mentally and physically. I trade only in the mornings. In afternoon, I try to research or work on my statistics. This is my ideal scenario because I had a couple of failures when I trade in the afternoon, and almost every time I lost money. So I stopped doing that.
Mm.
So now I have a better day management with starting with meditation, with some exercise. This is also good, which I had from the program. I had my I don't know how to call it, like a spreadsheet with my daily routine, like, and I do the check marks every time before I start trading. Because yeah, if I slept 5 6 hours, not 7, which is my limit to be productive, I don't trade, or I just reduce size. I mean, I have more discipline than before.
Mhm. Uh, I'm glad you can sleep again properly and no more late nights. And we have a very holistic approach to trading here, as I'm sure you've experienced. When you trade, you're running a business of one yourself. Every action you take is going to determine how well you do. And the quality of your actions is going to be determined by the quality of your physical and mental health. You don't need to go crazy. You don't need to start meditating 2 hours a day, exercising in a way to run marathons, but just some basic exercise, a bit of meditation makes a world of difference. And lastly, I do want to emphasize another point you made, which is you're just trading mornings now because you don't need 5 positions. You don't need to trade 24/7. Just find out how you can do less, make more money in the key spaces. Thank you so much for sharing that, Borislav. Uh, what are you focusing on now with your trading? What's the next big challenge for you?
Well, the next big challenge is to go full size, as I'm half through there. And also maybe to polish, because now I'm very focused on MR shorts, which is a mean reversion shorts. I'm working on finding more edge to polish my strategy,
Mhm.
and reverse engineer it for MR longs, which is the same on theory, but
Mhm.
still in practice mentality works different. For me, it's a bit more difficult to do MR longs at the moment, but maybe the conditions are for MR shorts better. But yeah, this is my next step.
Okay, so your next step is to continue scaling your portfolio size and getting a next strategy set up and ready. That's fantastic. I love that your problem now is I have one good strategy. How do I get the next one? How do I increase size on this strategy? That's fantastic problems to have versus I'm making money, I'm losing money, I can't sleep at night. This is great news. Borislav, if someone is watching this video right now and they're unsure as to whether or not they should take the next steps and join the program, what would you tell them?
Well, I would say if you decide to take the program, be focused only on that. 2 hours might be enough, might be not enough for you. It's very specific. For me, I did more than 2 hours. I did 3 or 4, or maybe sometimes more, but the more is not better. Take the time to focus, listen the mentors, because I didn't listen them in the beginning. I did some mistakes, and I would say just listen to them, what they're telling you, and be consistent. Be consistent every day. Show up even for 30 minutes. This really changed my trading game. Uh, for me, it's a game. I love this game. I love when I wake up and open my computer. I'm not stressed. I just love what I do. I didn't imagine I would be good trader. I thought I'm a good investor and I am good at holding. But what's better than be a good holder and a trader? I mean, that's for me the best combo. So just be focused and be consistent and don't stare at the charts all the time. Work on your system also.
Borislav, that's fantastic advice. Thank you so much for taking the time and hopping on today. Have a great rest of your day, and I'm sure we'll chat soon.
Yeah, thank you for having me.